Inmates overpowered jail staff held guards hostage in North Carolina. Inmates reportedly took control of a jail in North Carolina early Monday morning and at one point held multiple guards in hostage. State investigators said the takeover began at Bertie Martin Regional Detention Center in Windsor around 5 a.m. on June 29. Officials did not say exactly how the inmates took over the jail, only that they overpowered correctional staff. At the time the takeover started, investigators said 88 inmates and 3 guards were inside. One of the guards was able to escape following the takeover, while the other 2 were held hostage. Several hours later, at 9:30 a.m., of the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigations were eventually able to take inside the jail and work to clear it out and retake control of the building. State officials confirmed shortly after 2 p.m. that the jail has been cleared. Authorities maintained throughout the day that there was never a threat to the public, as everything was controlled to the jail. More than 20 agencies from across the state, plus the FBI, were called out to help with the situation. Here I have a few clips. Take a listen to, please.
We're following some breaking news out of Bertie County right now, where inmates at the Bertie Martin Regional Jail were able to overpower staff there at the facility and take control over the facility. Those detention officers working at the facility are safe, but they're still working to regain control over the facility. This happened around 5:30 this morning, and according to the SBI, a total of 88 inmates were inside that facility when the incident began. Now, one of the guards were able to escape. 2 others were taken hostage. Around 9:30 this morning is when authorities were able to negotiate and also get 18 inmates released, as well as 2 of the other guards. It's unclear how many inmates remain inside at this time, but SBI said the crews were working toward a peaceful resolution to regain control over this facility. The situation pretty much still active even at noon on this Monday. So of course, as soon as we learn more information about what exactly happened, how this happened, we will be sure to keep you up.
The riot started around 5 o'clock this morning. That's when inmates started to overtake the prison. There was 88 inmates at the time of this takeover, and there were 3 guards only. That's it. 88 inmates and 3 guards. Now, we also learned in that takeover, as you mentioned, Ken, that one of those guards managed to escape from the prison at that time. 2 others were taken hostage by inmates. We learned shortly after that negotiations started, and they were able to negotiate and get those other 2 correctional officers out of the prison at that time, along with some inmates also. So it's a very, very scary situation here. I can tell you that since I've been here, I've seen several North Carolina adult correctional buses go by me. Also, I've seen several SWAT vans go by me. So this is very much still an active investigation and still ongoing.
You know what I think? It's only my perspective, but I feel across the board, prisoners are going to step up because they get sick and tired of these guards always mistreating them. You know, they're Freemasons. They do drugs in there. They're shipping in and out drugs. They rape women. They're over controlling with everybody. And yes, I know prisoners are in prison. It's not a luxury hotel. I get that. But a lot of prisoners are just there to do their time, and they want to be left alone. And they're the ones that get picked on. And then there's several other prisoners that are there innocently. They were charged with they didn't do, or they were just defending themselves, and still they go to prison for it, while others are criminals, literally consistently committing crimes, and they're the ones that get let go. The system is broken. The system needs to go down. I'm telling you, things out there are getting cranked up. So you be careful. But like I said, a lot of people are getting sick and tired of being controlled and enslaved, and they're going to step up. I found this AI song, and I wanted to go ahead and include it here. For those of you that are in prison, for those of you that come out of prison, do the best you can to do a better job of having a better life. Don't go back to the same thing that got you there. Do something good for yourself. Be a better citizen, a better human being. stop suffering for stupid shit. Here I give you this song. Thank you for watching.
Oh, yeah. I wore pain like a second skin, covered in scars I couldn't hide within. Every bad choice still haunting me, like chains wrapped around my feet. I spent years trying to numb my soul, whiskey nights and empty roads, smiling outside while dying slow, praying nobody would know. I thought my past disqualified me, thought shame would always define me. So mercy met me right where I'd be, broken down and barely